by the time I bought the tickets, the sun finally reaches us. But it's great. I mean, what's cool about Plant and Page, for that matter, you know, it's the legacy. For Plant, I'm a bigger fan of Plant than I am of Page, because he's really just someone who is he's very true to his vision, and you know, he continually changes.
That's true. Robert stays a lot more active. He's put out a lot more material since, of course, since 1980, and he really has a lot more variety.
Yeah, Jimmy's stuck in Led Zeppelin, and it's sad. I love him. I love the sound of his guitar. I love the Page Plant shows. I mean, I was collecting tapes at the time. I had tapes of probably close to 100 shows of the '95 tour, and almost every single one of them is alike. You know, the differences are not so great.
Right. The song, they didn't have a very...
set list didn't change all that much.
It really didn't. Yeah. They changed The Song Remains the Same to the Rain Song, and back to The Song Remains the Same.
Well, but that's what was interesting about the Japanese tour, because originally I was supposed to go to see 2 shows supposed to go travel on business to Japan. And so I knew a bunch of people in Japan who were all bootleggers. They were going to get me tickets. That had started to happen, and then I wasn't going to Japan anymore, and I instead went to Sydney. Okay. Actually went to Hong Kong, and then in Hong Kong thought, I'm so close to Sydney, let me try to go to Sydney, and I was able to do it. And because I knew people there, I was able to get tickets to both shows. And it was the second show where they played the Rain song and The Song Remains the Same. And I'll never forget it.
There you go. Awesome. And out of all the shows, one has to stand out above all the others. There's got to be one that, for one reason or another, is the one that was the defining moment.
I'll tell you what it is.
Excellent.
It's a Plant show from... It was at the Camden, at the Camden E-Center it was called at the time.
Absolutely. And
it was 2000, and Plant started with Train Fare Home, which he was playing then. I think it's 2000. Okay. And I was in the first 5 to 10 rows, and we had spent the whole day out in a parking lot, drinking, imbibing,
hanging out,
and for the first time,
tailgating.
And for the first time, I had found people selling sweet air, laughing gas, and balloons.
Oh, okay.
And that was a big Philly thing. That was just across the river, so all the deadheads are there. Yep. And it had some kind of bad reaction because I farted like I never farted in my life. in the first half hour of the show. So hold on. So I have a tape of the show.
Right.
And you can hear on the tape people saying, "Who's farting? That really stinks." And it was unlike anything I ever had in my life, and hopefully we'll never have again. But you can hear it throughout for the first 20 minutes of the tape. You're, oh, I think it's Chris. Oh.
Well,
magical music, but stanky atmosphere.
That is a unique story, that's for sure.
I only gave you that because I figured that would be hard for anyone to top.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Thank you very much. I got your card.
Absolutely. It sounds like the warm-up band starting inside.
I don't care about the warm-up band.
Thank you.
Very nice to meet you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on here on Broadway. We're at the Beacon Theater. We've just seen some people come out of the show. We just want to get a few words from what you thought of the show tonight. How did you think of Robert Plant getting back with his Band of Joy from, I think they were back together in 1965. What did you feel about the show?
The show was absolutely phenomenal. They played many shows from long ago. They played shows from the middle of career, and they played songs off the new album. It was just spectacular.
As far as Robert Plant not wanting to get together and do a reunion with the Led Zeppelin band, of course with John Bonham passing away and his son covering for drums, what would you think as the Band of Joy covering this, and he has no interest at all in getting that Led Zeppelin tour back together?
Well, I say that my most famous saying is we all choose. Every single one of us chooses every single day what we do, how we treat people, the way we do things. And you know what? That's his choice, and he's entitled to it. There's no question about it. Millions of people want it, Robert, but you know what? It's your choice, man. And if that's what you want, that's what you get.
Spoken like a true New Yorker. Thank you so much. This is Jim Robideau signing off for NBC. Thank you so much.
Was that shit rocking or what? That shit was rocking, wasn't it? Hell yeah. He rocked that shit, didn't he?
He's a hammer.
Oh, yeah.
God, he hammered it from across the room, baby.
Unbelievable. All right, what's your name?
My name is Avital Rosen.
All right, nice to meet you, Avi. Where you come from?
I live in New Jersey.
New Jersey. All right, cool. cool. What was your favorite song of the night?
Oh my God.
It's hard to pick, isn't
It's
it?
hard to pick, but probably Black Dog or Ramble On.
Nice.
They're both unbelievable. I was crying. They're both
It was unbelievable, wasn't it, man?
Yeah.
Ramble on.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that one at all. That was a treat.
No,
that was
definitely,
truly a
that
treat.
was like the crowd favorite, I think. Everyone was up and dancing.
Absolutely, absolutely. First time seeing him?
Yes. I've been
It
waiting
is.
all my life.
Oh
all
my
life
God.
To be able to see him, and finally I heard he was going to be in New York, and
Yep.
I didn't care what I had to pay.
I
to
know
be
what
there
you
to see
mean.
him.
I know what you mean. I came
Yeah.
down 2.5 hours without a ticket just to
Oh my
see
gosh.
your show.
Yeah, amazing.
It really was,
Yeah.
no doubt. All
Yeah.
right, anything you want to say to Robert? Because I'm making a copy and sending it to him.
I love you, and please get back together with Led Zeppelin. Thanks.
All right. All right. Thanks so much for coming on.
you.
You're welcome.
Look at that, baby.
Nice, brother. Nice.
Better, look it on the back.
When did you meet him? Oh, shit, man. When did you meet him?
I'm buddies with Robert Plant.
Are you?
Dominic, Bonzo Dom. You got me on film?
Absolutely. You don't mind, dude?
I brought my
You want
daughter. Come on.
You sure? Come
I brought my
on.
daughter. I met his daughter in '95, so I'm gonna
Well,
meet,
put
he's
you
gonna
on
meet my
YouTube.
daughter. You going on YouTube?
Oh, you met Robert's daughter?
Yeah, in '95 I met him. So I
Nice.
told him, gave me tickets for the show, and I said I'm gonna bring my daughter so he can meet her.
All right. Very cool. Did you get a chance before the show?
We're
or-
gonna go. No, we just got late. We got hooked up in traffic from the island.
Oh, I know that
Took me
feeling.
2 hours.
Know that
All
feeling.
right, man, put me on,
All
baby.
right. Rock on,
Tell
man.
Robert, I got John Bonham's autograph.
Hey, nice. Cool. First time seeing Robert?
Oh yeah.
It is.
Well, I had
for like 30
tickets for Plant back. Had to be 70s,
Right.
and this guy wanted like $20, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I'll get you these Led Zeppelin tickets, all right?
Yeah.
About 3 months later, Bonham dies.
Oh, man. Yeah. It was hard.
So we lose the concert, and I never got my $20 back.
No. I'd be holding on to that ticket. That'll be worth something one day, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song of the night?
What do you think?
I don't know, all of them. They were great. I love how they redid their style and made it like current. It's just they redid. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Toned it down.
And they're tight. They're tight. They were all so talented. So talented.
Yeah, nobody was stoned or anything, and the band was just like on
Definitely.
completely.
Definitely. They did Please Read the Letter. They did 5 or 6 Zeppelin songs. 3
Oh,
or
yeah.
4 off the new one.
Couple off the first album.
Yep.
I thought it was
absolutely.
excellent.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, guys.
Cool,
I
man.
appreciate it. Hey, what's your name?
Arnie Goodman.
All right, Arnie. Awesome show, wasn't it?
It's great. I've seen Robert from Zeppelin from when they played Central Park the first time today, and I've seen him all the way through every incarnation, and this is as good as anything I've seen. So, I mean, I'd recommend it to anybody,
Nice.
and that's all I could say.
Yeah, I know what you mean,
Right.
man. Definitely a great show. What was your favorite song of the night?
I'd say really probably, I guess at the end when they did rock and roll at the end, give us sort of like a Led Zeppelin type feel, because Robert's into the whole 50s aura anyway, and I felt that, goes back from when he did the Honey Drippers and that whole
Right.
shtick in those days.
Absolutely,
Right,
absolutely.
right.
A lot different than Led Zeppelin, but
Well, good, he gives his vocal, but you want in this day and age, the way he sings,
Yeah.
he's more suited for this because the range of the Zeppelin stuff, doing a whole lot of love and all, it's a totally different thing.
it is. It is a lot different.
And plus, Buddy Miller is an extremely tasteful guitar player, and it gives a different perspective than Jimmy Page.
Absolutely.
That's it.
All right.
All right?
Great,
Pleasure.
man. Thanks a lot.
Look at
Appreciate it.
Elmo. I'll send you the photos.
Sounds great. I really appreciate it. All right, we're back here with Anthony. After the show, the Robert Plant Show just got out. What a smoking hot show with Robert Plant and the Band of Joy. What'd you think, man?
I thought it was a very, very, very good show. Excellent.
Absolutely.
It's definitely gotten a lot better since the first time I saw it 6 months ago.
Oh, okay. That's right. You had seen him back in, September, was it?
I saw him in September at the Bowery and in July in Mobile, Alabama.
Right, exactly. So did they change the set list a lot between then and now?
I would say definitely the set list has changed, and a lot of the Led Zeppelin songs they've reworked are much, much better than they were when I first heard them.
Oh, okay. Awesome. I know they sounded great tonight, man. That's for sure. What was your favorite song of the night?
I would definitely say either Tangerine or House of the Holy.
All right, cool. Definitely Tangerine hit the spot. That's for sure.
Well, he also played a Tall Cool One.
He did. Talk Cool One. A couple of solo Robert songs.
I'm in the Mood.
I'm in the Mood. Definitely toned them all down. Sounded great, didn't it?
It was a very, very, very good show.
No doubt, man.
Pleasantly surprised.
Absolutely. All right, man. Thanks a lot for coming on.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
See you around.
All right. Just got out of the Robert Plant and the Band of Joy show. What'd you think?
Very good. I've seen Robert a bunch of times. He was in absolutely top form tonight for sure.
All right. And the new Band of Joy?
Very good. I've never seen Buddy Miller before, so very happy, very pleased. It sounded great. A lot of the older Plant stuff that he hasn't done, In the Mood, Down by the Sea, awesome stuff.
Really was good to hear some old ones, wasn't it?
Very good. And some Zeppelin thrown in for good measure.
Well, that never hurts, that's for sure. No doubt about that. Favorite song of the night?
Down by the Sea.
Down by the Sea, nice.
Right.
That was really awesome. I like it when he did the getting old thing. That was so cool.
Yeah, the
that
Jared
was so
told jokes,
cool.
everything, yeah.
Exactly, man. No doubt. Have you seen Robert before tonight, or is this your first time?
Oh, no, I've seen Robert several times.
Yeah, what's the first time you've seen him?
The first time I seen him was with Page and Plant in '95.
Very nice, unleaded tour. Right here in New York?
Yep, at the Garden.
That's the Square Garden.
And this is the second time I've seen him here, too, actually.
Maybe October 21, if I'm not mistaken.
It was in April.
Oh,
April.
It was an April
show,
then
yeah.
They came back in the end. Awesome.
So,
yep, very good, very good. And let's see, as far as the Band of Joy, did anybody really stand out above all the others?
actually, no. I think everything kind of came as one very nicely together. It was a very good kind of pastiche of everything.
They really are tight.
Very good.
It's amazing how tight they are for how long they've been together. It really shows what quality of musicians that he chose to be able to put that kind of production on with very little time at all to do it. So.
Yep. Yeah, and he's done it before, even with the Love Show.
I was there.
You were there?
I was there.
We were
yeah,
there on
that's
like 24 hours, kind of perform or rehearsal, whatever. So.
Right.
You can't complain. These are top-notch guys here.
They really are, and everybody did a fantastic job, man.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks a lot, Robert. Thanks you to the Band of Joy.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. Just getting out of the Robert Plant concert. What'd you think?
Oh, man, it was a great show, man. You know what? But I'll tell you what. It was a great show, but New York audience, they're piss poor.
Oh,
they're terrible.
Why do you think that?
Well, I was walking to the show.
Yeah.
And they're all telling me to shut up and stay down.
Oh,
what the hell's wrong with these? What the hell's wrong with them?
I know, man. You can't sit down at a rock and roll show.
You can't.
No way, man. You got to stand up and jump. There's no doubt about it.
With the Bob Plant.
I hear you, man. You got to. How can you not? How can you sit down to listen to Led Zeppelin and
Last
Robert
time I
Plant?
seen
Doesn't
Bob,
make sense.
Red Rocks.
Oh, really?
Allison Krauss.
Very nice.
It was great. So I'm from Kentucky. I come all the way up here. What do I got? I got some dude going, I'll have you kicked out. Fuck that. That ain't going to happen.
I hear you.
Ain't going to happen.
I hear you.
Great show.
All right. Oh, favorite song of the night?
I'll tell you what. I don't know what the favorite song of the night was. It was all good.
They were all
How can you pick the favorite song of the night?
It is hard.
list.
Oh, dude.
Roy gave me the set list.
Hold that up so I can get down on the camera, please. Oh, hold it still. Awesome.
Roy gave me the set list. Roy, Soundman. Thanks, Roy.
Nice. And what's your name, bro?
Kevin.
All right, Kevin, man. Rock on, brother.
I'm rocking on, but I can't.
All right.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, very good. Was that shit rocking or what? Oh, my God. Robert and the band, man.
What's going on, bro?
All right. That was a great show, wasn't it?
That was awesome.
All right, man. I got these guys back out with me.
Dude, how did you like the video down on the floor?
The video down on the floor, good, actually. I got some pretty good shots myself, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and I got some good shots. I got some good video.
Great.
I got 14 pixel, megapixel.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, all right.
It's a 14 megapixel.
Yep.
On my phone.
Cool.
Video, some complete songs. So
awesome.
Add them to my collection.
There you go, man. There you go. Nice. What do you think? Favorite song of the night?
I'd have to say the encore, the whole complete encore.
Absolutely.
I mean,
speechless.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, his voice.
That's Robert Plant. He leaves us speechless.
62 years old, man. Never lost his voice.
Exactly.
Never.
Man, when he hit that deep one and Ramble On, I was like,
Oh,
oh my God, Robert, you can still do it, man. There's no doubt about that.
But look, I saw him in '77, 2 shows, and well, he hasn't lost a thing. He doesn't move as much, but his voice is just as sweet as it was. And Gallows Poles, that was a hot chop.
That was probably my favorite of the night.
Yeah,
Gallows
I think so.
was just awesome.
Oh, God.
Definitely.
Gallows. Oh, yeah.
Out of the Band of Joy, did anybody stand out above all the others for you guys? What do you think about that?
I really like the bass player.
Everybody actually
like the bass.
The bass is, yeah.
Yeah, he was.
When he had
that stand up, man, that was
Whoa,
awesome.
Not only when he hit the stand up,
right?
But when he actually pulled his bow out with the effects with the bow.
Yep.
With Gallows Pole.
Right.
Yeah.
Amazing, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It is amazing.
Top notch, bar none.
Absolutely. He's got
one of the best concerts that I have seen, and you see all these bands that have broke away from their legend bands like David Lee Roth, Van Halen, Sammy Hagar. Granted, they've done well for themselves.
Sure.
However, some bands just go kaplunk.
Yeah, they do.
However, at 62 years old, Robert Plant is still maintaining a very, very high.
Right on the top.
Right on the top.
Right on the top, man.
Right.
It's just amazing, He
and
keeps that level so high. It's like he sets the bar for everyone else.
Exactly.
He really does.
And what was really nice about the whole show was that each band member sang.
Every single one of them at some
exactly,
point.
except for the drummer.
Yep.
But every single one, and as you saw, Robert went back.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he went to the back and gave them the forefront and said, "Go ahead, guys."
Exactly.
Do it because.
And he backed up with harmonica.
Oh yeah.
And he backed up
Absolutely.
singing.
Yep.
He looked at and when he actually, ended the show, he's like, the Band of Joy. He didn't say Robert Plant and the Band of Joy.
Right.
He
Exactly.
said the Band of Joy.
Exactly, because it was a team effort. There's no question about
Right.
it. No
So,
question about it.
So it was great.
All right, man. Glad you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. No question about it.
Great show.
Rock on, man.
All right, brother.
All right. Great to see you guys.
Nice seeing you.
All right.